Hey everyone, today we're going to try something a little different, a little out of my comfort zone. I think it's going to be pretty good. We're going to make Thai-style chicken meatballs. Does that sound good? Yeah, I thought so too. Not a whole lot of stuff we need, and not a whole lot of work to it. So let's do it right now. Okay, our ingredients, we need pounded ground chicken. Now if you want to make more, get a couple pounds and just double the recipe. We need some oyster sauce, some soy sauce. We're also going to need some fish sauce. I didn't have any, but I looked it up. Half soy sauce, half cider vinegar will work, so we'll just use that. Now we're also going to need some coconut milk. Apparently it's fairly easy to find. We only need half a can though. Now we need 2 cloves of garlic, but I've got one ginormous one and one real small one, so it should even out to 2. We also need some coriander. Once again, I didn't find it, couldn't find it at the store, even the dried stuff for some reason. Basil is going to be our substitute. There was only 1 pack of basil too, so we're going to make do. We also need 1 tablespoon of flour, and I think I remembered everything. Let's put it all together and find out. Okay, let's deal with the garlic. I peeled the 2 garlics, and I went and got a 3rd, just in case. I mean, I like garlic, what can I say? I got my handy dandy garlic press, which seems to do okay. This is a cool one because it actually mushes and slices. But anyway. Here's our basil. Not the best basil in the world, but you got to work with what you got. Kind of group it all up ever so carefully. Chop it all up. And that's it. Let's put that aside till we need it, which is very shortly. Now, let's get a bowl out. In goes our pound of ground chicken. Yummy. And you're not going to see this too often. That is a 1/4 cup of oyster sauce. And I actually measured it. Go figure. Alright, in that goes. Next up, we need our fish sauce. So, like I said, it's half soy sauce and half apple cider vinegar. So 1 tablespoon and a half of the soy sauce. And right back with the apple cider vinegar, 1 1/2. Now keep that in mind because down the road, this does come into play. That works out to about 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. Our minced garlic, in she goes. Yummy. Oh, it smells so good at this point. Now here's our tablespoon of flour. Lastly, we need our coconut milk. So I poured it into a measuring cup, and in she goes. Now, yeah, it's kind of liquidy, and I'm following the directions too on the recipe. And it's going to get really gooshy, unfortunately, once we mix it all around. I think instead of the 3/4 cup of coconut milk, I think I would have been better off with going down to a half. Plus the fact, and you'll see, that the basically 3 tablespoons of fish sauce was only supposed to be 1. I kind of messed up there. Taste still worked out, but you can see how gooshy it is. We throw in our basil, mix her all around. We're kind of good to go. Now we just got to make our meatballs. So I'm greasing up 2 tins because the recipe said 24 meatballs. And I don't know why I thought that I could get 24 meatballs out of 1 pound of ground anything. Well, we start filling up each of the cups. And I realize awful quick that this is just barely going to make me 12. Of a decent size, right? I guess if I use the real mini cupcake tins, yeah, might be able to squeeze 24, but I doubt it. So if you want that many, I guess you're going to have to double the recipe. Just kind of mooshing it around. It's got to go into the oven, 400 degrees, for 15 minutes. Unfortunately, I had to put it back in a couple times for it ended up another 15 because it was so gushy until they cooked properly. So grand total for mine, because I made them so wet, ended up being about an extra 15 minutes, so a half an hour. But look, you can see they turned out all right. Nothing wrong with that. So let's get them on a plate. Push the tins aside. Here is our meatballs. Now we need a little bit of soy sauce for Dunkin'. Just a bit. Don't need a lot. And now we're going to give one of these a try. Break it apart. Give it a little dip into our soy sauce. Give it a try. It's not bad. A little different taste. I'm taking them off to finish them up. And there you have it. Thai style chicken meatballs. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.